After nearly a 2-year pause, cruise ships slowly returning to the waters, allowing destinations like Alaska to open for travel and restart their economy. A number of safety precautions have been put into place to make sure everyone's okay as they go there. Travel enthusiast Dana Rebman joining us now to talk a little bit about these Alaskan cruises. Dana, so good to have you.
Good morning. Yeah, it's certainly been a slow return, and the economic impact especially notable in places like Alaska, where half of their visitors, more than half of their visitors actually, would typically come on a big ship. Holland America Line has been cruising in Alaska for nearly 75 years. This summer, it has one ship sailing an abbreviated schedule from Seattle to Alaska. Scenery, beautiful scenery like this. It started at the end of July and it's set to end in early October. The ship is sailing at about an average 30% less capacity. Guests 12 and older must be fully vaccinated and provide a negative COVID test taken 2 days before embarkation. Face masks are required in indoor public areas. To anyone who has been to Alaska before, it's a different Alaska. The whales are the same and beautiful, but when you reach ports, they are noticeably quieter. That said, there is also a sense of gratitude, I think, from local hospitality workers, from tour operators, to see people returning to the area. And when you visit a place like this, so much about being in Alaska is being in the outdoors, is being able to take advantage of being outside. And in Juneau, there's a long list of ways to see, like, for example, Mendenhall Glacier. This is Juneau, a quiet morning in port, but Mendenhall Glacier is one of its top attractions. There it is. You can go hiking, you can go kayaking. You can even go river rafting. I might describe it more like floating as opposed to river rafting. But there are many great ways to be outside. Your guide is the only one that's going to have paddles, so you're floating. You're kind of enjoying yourself taking in that view, but that doesn't mean you can't get wet, so keep that in mind. The color of the water is a little different than what you're used to. That's because of all the silt from the glacier. And that's what gives it that kind of opalescence look to it. So you're not going to see much wildlife in the water, but you want to be on the lookout around the water. It's not uncommon to see bald eagles soaring about there. There's a couple in that tree if you can zone in real close. But it's just a beautiful way to spend more time in the outdoors. Another popular way to get outside in Alaska, kayaking. It's a great way to explore. In the city of Sitka, it's a particularly colorful. The scenery is absolutely gorgeous. And it really is incredibly colorful. Sea stars, urchins, abalone, crabs. Guides are quick to point out anything that they think you might miss. And excursions like this, they're really designed for all levels. You don't need to be an expert paddler to do something like this. The scenery is going to be enough for everyone, and there's no reason to be in a rush.
It is like majestic out there. Every scene that you're showing here is so beautiful, and these starfish so incredibly colorful. The jellies I see. You can also you can snorkel in Alaska as well.
The only way to get closer than kayaking would be to actually get in the water. So think about that for a minute. Snorkeling.
Is it cold?
If it doesn't make you cold, I don't know. But that said, so this is Ketchikan. Temperatures in the water in the summer average from 45 to 65 degrees. The average, the average about 55. But what you're going to see, look at this. It's absolutely stunning. I was in the water on a 55-degree day, okay? The guides at Snorkel, I'm owning up to it. The guides at Snorkel Alaska were amazing. They've really thought of what it seems to be just about everything to keep you warm. Incredibly thick, high-tech wetsuits, boots, hoods, gloves. They do a really good job of, should I say, helping you forget where you are.
Allowing you to really kind of immerse yourself in the situation.
Absolutely. And I would say about 45 minutes in, that's when I kind of started to feel the chill more in my fingers than anything else. And part of that may have been because I was operating a camera as well, truthfully. But, that was also about the time when I caught a bald eagle, or, on film, caught a bald eagle diving in and then taking off with a fish. So being a little Yeah, I'm okay with that, and it is funny to note, just a side note, the owner of Snorkel Alaska went to Humboldt State University, where he
Okay.
was very active in the scuba program there. So he probably learned a thing or two about cold water in Northern California before he landed in Alaska.
Very cool little local tie. Nature at its finest out that way. As far as the cruise goes, I know a lot of people might be a little hesitant. Did you feel safe on the cruise?
They are taking incredible amounts of precautions. Again, I would go back to travel, even pre-pandemic, is completely about a comfort zone. So you need to know who you are and you need to acknowledge that. But I would tell you, the majority of people are obeying the rules. They're wearing their masks in all of the indoor settings. They're all coming on fully vaccinated if they're 12 and older, and they're all having that COVID test before they come back on. So again, know your comfort zone. But yes, I think they're doing what they need to do to sail.
And when it comes to the kayaking and the snorkeling, in terms of how much that costs, is it pretty affordable?
It is pretty affordable. Things are going to vary. Let's see, the kayaking is a little over $200, the snorkeling about $130. So again, it depends on your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Are you the type that can come up with the bravery to jump in the water and catch a can? I hope you are, because I think once you get in, you won't be disappointed. It's an amazing experience, and you will be surprised at how warm you actually are.
Awesome. Dana, always great to have you. Thanks so much for all your tips. Appreciate it.